We arrived at the campsite just as the sun began to set, casting long shadows through the trees. The sky was dotted with flashes of red, almost like someone was waving a flare from the heavens. We joked about UFOs and laughed as we hammered our tents into the ground. There were 5 of us: me, Dave, Eric, Ava, and my cousin Sally. Dave finished setting up his tent first and decided to gather some branches for the fire. I watched him disappear into the trees, feeling a strange unease as the forest began to darken. We set up 5 foldable chairs around the fire pit. I felt a chill as the sun dipped below the horizon, the temperature dropping swiftly. Dave returned, rustling through the bushes. "Geez, you guys didn't even save me a seat," he joked, arranging the branches in the pit. We had set up 5 chairs, but all were occupied. My mind felt foggy, like something was pulling at my thoughts. The forest had gone silent, a heavy stillness settling over us. I scanned everyone's faces, each one etched with worry. Dave and I moved away from the group. "How many people are here?" I whispered. He looked around, realizing we only packed 5 chairs. We tried to rationalize it, thinking maybe one of us forgot their chair. But deep down, I knew something was off. We returned to the fire pit, 2 chairs now empty. Everything seemed normal, but I couldn't shake the feeling of dread. As we gathered around the fire, I suddenly realized something. "Who started the fire?" I asked, cutting through the conversation. Sally suggested it was the person standing behind me. I turned quickly, but there was only darkness. We decided it was too dark to leave. Eric suggested we stay the night and leave at first light. Sally had the idea to arrange the tents in a U shape so we could stay close together. It seemed like a good plan. Eric would sleep alone, but he seemed okay with it. We reassured him, though I felt uneasy about leaving him by himself. As night fell, the wind picked up and the trees seemed to close in around us. I glanced outside the tent, feeling exposed. In the faint moonlight, I thought I saw someone standing by the tents we left out. But sleep took me before I could be sure. Ava's scream pierced the night, jolting me awake. Dave and I rushed out to find everyone gathered around Eric's tent. Eric's sleeping bag was rolled up, his body twisted in an unnatural way. Blood soaked the fabric, and his face was frozen in terror. Dave shouted for us to run. We left the campsite behind, plunging into the dark trail with only a flashlight to guide us. Ava fell, twisting her ankle. Before we could help, someone dragged her into the woods. Her screams echoed, then faded. Sally broke free from Dave's grip and ran after Ava. Her voice was cut off suddenly, leaving only silence. Dave urged me to keep running. We sprinted down the trail, the darkness closing in around us. At some point, there were 3 of us. I asked Dave who was behind us, but his expression turned to fear. Dave handed me the car keys, telling me to keep running. He turned back, confronting whatever followed us. I stumbled through the trail, finally reaching the car park. I fumbled with the keys, starting the car and speeding onto the highway. I'm at a rest stop now, waiting for the police. The sun is rising, but I can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. I need to check why the person in my back seat has been so silent. I can't ignore it any longer.